All right, I'll go over this fight quickly, right? I'll go over it real quick because I did make a prediction on this sucker and I was dead wrong once again. I usually am. Andrew Tate just lost to Chase Demoor. I thought he was going to win. Okay, I thought he was going to go out there, make this young man flinch up a storm, highlight reel him, call out Jake Paul. I thought that was destiny in the making. Apparently it was not. Chase Demoor's I don't know if he won this because he's a better boxer. I think he won this because he actually has cardio. That's the only difference I really saw. These guys were both very sloppy in their movement, chins up high, no slickness, no pop in their shots. It just came down to cardio, and Tate only had about 2 minutes of cardio before he was done. And, we can look at the scorecard. It was close, right? Technically, it's 6 rounds, which is a bit odd for a championship fight, I suppose, but you could think about this fight. It could have went 3-3. But at the end of the day, when you look at the fight as a whole, Tate just kind of lost and got beat up on a little bit. He had no cardio, no stamina. He was getting hit with weird, funky shots. He wasn't able to do anything. He was like clinching for his life. It looked like he was, ready to call it after a few rounds. His cardio was done. It was done, right? Chase Demoor gets it done, and it's a bad stock loss for Andrew Tate. The oral loss is crazy. He's in the red, in the negatives. I don't really know how he comes back from this. Maybe he could be a little cheeky with it and say, Chase Demoor, I'll fire you unless you rematch me in kickboxing. That might be the way you could save it. But as far as this fight goes, it was ugly to watch. It was sloppy. It was a slop fest. It was a clunky type of fight. I picture this is what people imagine like DDP and RDR would look like. Just two sloppy, awkward dudes slinging it. It was weird. It was a weird fight. I can't describe it other than that. It was just a weird little clunky fight. Chase Demoor, it's crazy to me. It does look like he's fighting with a lemon peel in his mouth a lot of times, right? The way he flinches up and his face will contract and squeeze all weird when he's throwing or getting shots thrown. Like, I don't know if his mouthpiece is a mouthpiece or if it's a slice of lemon. That's what it seemed like. And I thought Tate would have been able to capitalize on those flinches and crack him, but he just had no pop in his shot, no power, no slickness, no combos, no nothing. And it really makes you appreciate like these, people hate on Jake Paul. You're telling me if Jake Paul fought both these guys on the same night back to back, he doesn't sleep both of them? I think other guys in the scene, Anderson Silva, he probably beats both these guys same night. Tony Ferguson might beat these guys back to back. Who knows? These guys just look so clunky. And Tony Ferguson, that was the saving grace of this night. We might make a video on him later. Very impressive. But this fight was not impressive. This fight was ugly. I can't believe I was like just the other day thinking Tate's going to easily get it done and call out Jake Paul and that's the next fight. How wrong I was. There is no next fight. I don't know what's next for both these boys, but that was an ugly fight in itself. Nasty to see. Chase Demoor gets it done. This dude's a superior boxer. Who would have thought? He's as elite as it gets in this field, the champ. So I guess we got to give him some flowers. And Andrew Tate, I'm interested to see how he comes back from this because this is a rough loss for sure. But I guess now we go back to waiting for UFC.